Hello there, and a big fat welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Let me tell you, things are fixing to get fun right now. And this course begins with a par 5. Let's start by piping this up the middle, and then we'll see what happens from there. Good shot. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Second shot here on the first. Oh, that one, yeah, that's in the water. Okay, the ball's below your feet here. You might want to aim a little bit more to the left. Nice. And he's setting up from 120 yards out. This putt is about 26 feet from the cup. And this putt's moving to the left and up the hill. All right, that'll work from that distance. This one's about 8 feet from the cup. And this one is for the double bogey. It's a short putt, but it does move right to left. All right, nicely holed. Let's move to the next. All right, you're sitting at 2 over. All right, we got a par 3 on the second hole here. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. And second shot here on the second hole. And he's got quite a distance to the cup from here. And that's not a bad effort. Okay, this to save our par. Let's go. This one starts off pretty straight, then goes to the right. Oh, it's always tough leaving them short. And if he sinks this, it'll be for par. All right, that putt'll go. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. All right, there you go. Currently 3 over par for the day. We've got a par 4 third hole in front of us here. Oh, this tee shot should work. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Okay, he's setting up a second shot here. Setting up from 145 yards away. Nice work. That was some good golf. He's got a long putt to deal with here. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. Looks like he started this one out right. This one's still tracking. 5 feet to the cup from here. And a great effort on this hole to bounce back after the bogey on the last. Great work. That's a birdie. Okay, you are at 2 over par. And now the 4th hole, we have a par 4. All right, let's go. Pound this one out there. There we go. That's looking good. And this one's about 210 from the pin. Don't want to go too far on this one. The green slopes away from us around that pin. Ooh, can we get a kick to the left? Okay, that one's on the green, and that's about it. You'd only be one over par if you sink this. This one goes to the left and then it goes to the right. Should be interesting. Just a little too much pace on that one. This is sheer insanity. How is he going to do this? Let's just wait and find out. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Will it go? Oh, and he gets that to drop. Now this from 13 feet. This putt's going. There you go. That's in there for par. Our current leader ahead by 6 strokes at the moment. And the 5th hole, we have a par 5. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. Oh my, that was a vulgar display of power on that drive. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. All right, putter's coming out. All right, he's setting up with an extremely long putt here. I'm very interested to see how he does with it, though. Here we go, this putt for birdie. He's got a 3-footer here. And there we go. Now our current leader is ahead of the pack by 6 strokes as we check the leaderboard here. And here we go, 6th hole is a par 3. Well, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, looks like we'll have to carry that bunker front of the green. That sounded good. This shot's having a bit of fade to it. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. Nice tempo on that chip, just nice and easy. Well done. Let's see what he does here. He's putting for par. Tap. Okay, now let's take a peek at the leaderboard. Our current leader is ahead by 8 big strokes at the moment. And the 7th hole, we have a par 4. This one's fairway bound. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. Well done. Back into the fairway. I like it. This one's about 145 yards away. Well, this one might be a little bit long, but let's see what happens. Oh, that's a lot better than I expected. On the green, bit of a long putt ahead of you, but hey, that's all right. This one's looking good. And this would be nice to sink, be down to even par after that. Oh, just slipped by. This putt is 9 feet away. And he's setting up for the birdie putt here. One over for the day. Okay, par 4 for the 8th. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. Okay, back in the fairway. Great stuff. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. And from here, he's setting up with around 170 yards to the pin. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Oh, the glory that could have been. He's got about 7 feet to the cup from here. Okay, this will save your par. Let's go. And you're sitting at 1 over for the round. And the 9th is a par 4. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. There we go, good shot. And he sets up around 165 yards out. Okay, hole number 9, shot number 2. Let's see what you got. Hopefully we get a bounce to the left. Take things down to even par with this putt. But I think it's breaking to the left. It could be a good one. Nice way to pull down that birdie. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And that'll do. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. Really nice swing. Okay, nothing like being back on the fairway. Good stuff. And let's see how he does on this hole. Looks like this one's in the fairway. Here's our second shot on the 10th. Taking driver off the fairway, are you? And he's around 185 yards out from here. All right, let's get out of this sand. Okay, we're out of that bunker. That's step 1. I'm glad it's him and not me out there. This is a kind of a long putt to deal with. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Oh, and he gets it to drop. Ooh, setting up for birdie here. That's in there. Here's your 4th birdie of the day. All right, that hole will bring you down to 1 under par. And I don't know how we're gonna catch this leader so far ahead, and in the final round of this one, gonna have to dig down deep, I think. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. That's an oopsie. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. They've gone with the 7-iron. Here we go, this putt for the bird. This one's going uphill and to the right. Oh, almost in there. All right, this is his birdie look. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Yeah, looks like he's put it on a good line here. It's still tracking. Oh, and he makes it. Lining up a 6-foot putt here. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. Okay, on the tee of the 12th hole, it's a par 4. Here we go. Let's let this one go. And the tee shot looks like it'll be safe. And nicely done. We're back in the fairway. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. And this is a long distance putt. Let's see what he does. And swinging this out to the left. Oh, almost. Sink this and you're down to 2 under. Going up the hill and to the left. Oh, what do we have here? This one's still on track. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And the putt goes down. And after that hole, you'll bring your score down to 2 under. Okay, 13th hole. This one's a par 4. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Okay, back in the fairway, good stuff. We're about 205 yards out from here. Oh, you dialed that one in very nice. Well, that'll work for you. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. The approach is heading a bit to the right. Oh my, almost in with the chip. All right, hopefully he can sink this. This one's for his double bogey. I think this one's gonna go a bit to the left. And there he goes. That's gonna drop for him. 4 feet to the cup. And as that drops in the hole, that's your 6th birdie today. And after that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under. Okay, this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Well, maybe this will kick left. Careful there. That's a safe shot. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Seven iron on display here. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, come on, ball. He's got a 10-foot putt here. And he's swinging this one way out to the right. Let's watch it. All right, drop this par putt. Let's do it. He's got about a 3-footer here. And that will go. 8 strokes off the lead as we move to the next. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. Oh, you're going for it, and I think you might get there too. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. This could be quite decent. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Way to chip that one close. Well done. All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way. Bringing things down to 4 under after that one. Let's see what happens here on the 16th. Oh, wonderfully struck. All right, let's see how he does. And here's our second shot on the 16th. Nicely done on the green and on and under regulation, mind you. And this will be his second shot. This could take you down to 6 under par. Well, this one swings out to the left and it swings to the right. Okay, let's see what you can do. Ooh. All right, he's standing over an eagle putt here. Let's see what goes down. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. Ooh, still looking good. Is it gonna go? Oh my, it doesn't go down. And 4 feet to go. Oh, that was supposed to be a birdie. And just a little tap here needed. And glad that one dropped. 3 putter par for you here. And after that one, 7 strokes off the lead. Okay, now on to the par 4 17th. Okay, time to send it. And he's coming out of the deep rough here. This one's around 135 yards out. Ooh, this is nice. Nailing another approach. Nice. 11 feet to the cup for him. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. And as that one drops into the cup, that'll be a birdie on his scorecard. All right, 3 feet to the cup. Just killing it out there. That's your 8th birdie of the day. Well done. And after that one, you're bringing your score down to 5 under. And next up is number 18. This one's a par 3. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. And that will play. Thank you very much. And for a healthy 65 on the scorecard. Here's his 6-foot putt. And that's going to end off his round. All right, you've wound up at 6 under par at the end of this one. Well done. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios, thank you very much for the round. We'll see you next time.